Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 545. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Steampunk star Raisin.
Hello, of AmberStreet.com.
What's up, Gloria? What's up, Scott?
It's definitely Indian approved.
What's up, Carissa?
Hello, everyone.
What's up, Sally?
What's up?
All right, so what's this Avatar business, Chris?
Well, really, the news doesn't really have to go with Avatar.
I know, but
since Avatar, we reported this a little while ago, but Avatar was originally supposed to be coming. Avatar 2 was originally supposed to be coming out in December of next year. Was the target release date for the movie. That has been completely withdrawn. They pulled it from the release date, and it doesn't have a specified release date now, which is a telltale sign that it might be going into development hell.
Or it could be that James Cameron likes to take his time. I mean, a lot of people say, I remember when he did 2009 Avatar. That was really the first movie that he had directed and produced in 13 years. Before that was 1996 Titanic, which Titanic was delayed for a year because they thought that there was, I remember...
It was going to be released in the summer, and they felt it would get killed at the box office.
Yeah.
So
they thought Titanic was going to bomb.
Well, they delayed it to a time nothing was out.
And it kind of reminds me of that. So I don't think that it means that, James Cameron, he likes to take his time, and he does a really good job directing.
Yeah, and Collider, when it used to be AMC, said a lot of times it's a good thing that they delay it because that way they can get all the bugs and work on what probably didn't work. Because they probably gave it to a test audience, and they thought, this is not as good as we want. So
I don't know. I don't know if he would have even a rough draft copy of it completed at this point. But maybe.
Personally, I think that they saw Star Wars got moved there, and they were like, "Yeah, we gotta go."
Well, I mean, I think it would hurt both franchises to have Avatar 2 compete head-to-head with Episode 8. Because Avatar, for right now, and the foreseeable future, is going to be the highest-grossing movie of all time worldwide. The Force Awakens doesn't stand a chance of beating it.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's still out, though, Steampunk.
It's still out.
Probably afraid that Ray or Ben might come in with their stuff.
I mean, it's only making about $1 million a day now, and it's got an April 4th Blu-ray release. Even if it stays consistent with making $1 million a day from here on out, it stands no chance of beating Avatar worldwide.
What's up, Ray? I'm sorry I didn't say it.
Don't worry.
Hey, Ray.
How are you doing, everyone?
Doing great.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
Well, Steampunk, in an answer to your question about Star Wars, what it's taking in, I'm gonna relay the message to you and show you. Right now, it is at 884,644,162 domestically. Worldwide, 1,960,644,162. In answer to your question, if it's making $1 million daily, it has made 1,338,164 on Thursday, but it made almost $4 million on Sunday, and we still have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday now. Which
I was giving a rough estimate. I mean, I understand that it fluctuates, but I'm saying that it's got an April 4th Blu-ray release, and it's going to continue to diminish because it's already been out over a month, and so even if it stays consistent for the next 2 months, which I don't think it will, I think 2 months from now it'll even make less.
February, I guess 18th would be 2 months.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I don't think it's going to beat the worldwide gross of Avatar.
I don't think so either. I agree. But it's still, never say never, because, again, sometimes it has jumped.
Well, I just did.
On the weekends. Well, the thing is that we probably will have 15 million this weekend.
Okay.
Hey, Daniel, what's up?
I mean, The Force Awakens, I'm not dissing it. I mean, it was a good movie, just not a great movie like Avatar.
Well, we have 2 complete months till April, so anything can happen.
Well, first of all, I disagree with you about Avatar. I think Avatar sucks Smurf Gargamels compared
Ooh,
to
damn.
like, Force Awakens. Okay,
Well,
it's called like Smurfs grown up, basically.
Avatar, Star Wars.
Well,
Well, I think the biggest appeal to Avatar was that it was the closest I ever felt to being on an alien planet, because they used 3D cameras. The whole movie was shot with 3D in mind. There's been no movie quite like it before or since.
So that's
Smurf
the only
you.
time I
Smurf
would
you,
go to
Steampunk.
a 3D movies if they actually did it initially as a 3D and not this post stuff, which they love doing.
Smurf you, Steampunk. All right.
Okay. Well, some people like the Smurfs too.
I love the Smurfs.
I mean, on Robot Chicken, Smurfs can be delicious.
Oh god.
Oh god.
not
All right.
again.
So I want to also talk about this story about Darth Vader's appearance in Rogue One that they talked about again today. Chris, you want to go into that?
Well, I didn't hear what they said today, but
Well, basically what they said yesterday.
Well, I mean,
about-
Darth Vader is going to have more than just an appearance. He's the major adversary of Rogue One.
Yeah, but all right, let me get the article. If I can get the article.
well, if it's what we said yesterday,
Yes.
he's gonna be pretty much unstoppable in this movie.
Yeah, he's basic. Isn't he gonna rip somebody apart?
If
basically?
it's the Vader from like if he's in the same vein as he was in Lords of the Sith, which is right around this time period, I believe, or like right before it, he's pretty much gonna wipe out anybody who gets near him, and I mean that quite literally.
You know how they used to make fun of Jason and they say he's always walking, and then one guy decided in the movie to have Jason like run at people, and people are like, whoa!
Yeah.
Vader does run too. Okay, we didn't see him, but that doesn't mean he doesn't. So, and
I'll
he's
say this, and I might get hated for this, but the Vader that we see in 4, 5, and 6 is like baby Vader compared to what he is in Lords of the Sith.
he is older than the Vader
Baby. It's old baby.
Yeah.
Darth Vader's
in
also
Rogue
the
One is like 20 some odd years younger, right? Obviously,
Not too much, actually. No.
20 some odd years probably.
Oh,
right?
Well, I mean, there's possible tie-ins with Star Wars Rebels too.
Yeah.
The rumors I hear that there might even be like Ezra might even make an appearance in Rogue One. So
Yeah, no.
Wait, Rogue One is supposed to be right before Star Wars, you're saying?
Rogue One, from what I'm hearing, is either going to end a couple of months before or right as Episode 4 begins.
Oh, okay, that's different. All right.
Yeah, so this is the Vader we're used to. It's just we're gonna see more.
This is not your grandpapa's Vader.
It's just Anakin's growing a pair of balls.
I just can't picture. I try to mentally picture like Darth Vader like flipping around, leaping around like Yoda, but with the
Well,
big
no,
arms.
he doesn't do that. But it's
Okay.
more, like the way they described. I know I keep saying it, but you got to check out Lords of the Sith. You have to read it at some point. If you don't read it, you're doing yourself a disservice if you're a Star Wars fan.
Okay.
Lords
A
of the
Sith, a Sith service?
You're doing
Well, I
this.
think if you want to see,
wait,
if you
you're
want to
doing-
see a preview of how Darth Vader is going to be betrayed, just look at Rebel season 2, because Darth Vader makes an appearance in Rebel season 2.
You're doing the Sith a disservice. I'm trying to say that.
even in Rebels, like I don't know what he's gonna be like in season 2, but I still don't think it's gonna be even half of what he's like in Lords of the Sith. I mean,
Daniel,
Yeah.
don't you want to see like Darth Vader like flipping out like everybody with a lightsaber and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be crazy, bro. You don't think so?
Yeah.
I'd like to see Darth Vader say, "Man,
which kind of flip out are we talking about? Doing
I want to hear
What's
Darth Vader say, man, I really miss Snips."
Darth
He was my favorite
Vader,
Padawan.
Darth Vader uses false run.
Steampunk.
Yes.
Read Lords of the Sith. He says that in the book.
Oh, he does? Okay.
He does.
Okay.
He doesn't say Snips, but he says Ahsoka. And he's like, I miss my
Oh.
Padawan. Stuff like that.
Sometimes I feel it. Sometimes
You gotta read this book. Vader fights giant robot monster bugs.
A buddy of mine
That
told me
sounds
about that. might be
I wanted to see him fight the Wobbles.
The what?
The Wampa, right? What's the name of the creature in the ice cave?
I just realized the other day that there has actually been 11 Star Wars movies.
Oh, now you're going to bring in Clone
There's
Wars
two.
and all that stuff.
No. Well, I mean, Clone Wars was a Star Wars movie. It had a theatrical release.
Animated.
And then Holiday Special was a Star Wars movie. It had a release
That
on
is
television.
not a No. That's not.
But it's still a movie. It's still a movie. And then there was there's the two Ewok movies that I have
No.
not seen.
Battle of Endor and no.
They're Star Wars movies. They're technically Star Wars movies. That's all movies.
Steampunk, we ran
They're
enough of
not.
Ewoks.
Then that means that
I
my
love
record
Ewoks.
player
I think Ewoks would probably taste delicious.
in the late 70s,
Oh!
after 84, actually, there was the record of Star Wars and the Planet of the Hoojums or something. And that was supposed to be like the sequel to Jedi.
I just
It was like
watched.
a record.
I just watched an episode of Robot Chicken, and it was. I can't remember. I think it was Greg the Stormtrooper. Or,
Yes.
it was pretty funny.
I loved it.
It was pretty funny.
I loved it.
He stumbles upon an Ewok, and he's like, "Hold on, let me put you out of your misery," and he just like
Well, let's get everybody else's opinions
shoots
off.
off his leg. That was hilarious.
Let's get Ray's opinion on
That's
it.
what I want to think of when I think of Ewoks.
Right. Go
Oh,
ahead.
no. All right, what do you want to talk about then?
What we were talking about. I mean, what do you think of what we're saying?
I'm just getting thinking that
Darth Vader's like gonna like wipe everybody out. Basically.
well, I've always wanted to see that because it's going to be interesting because we've seen him like getting there, but not as to the point of where he's going to do it. But now we're going to see it.
Well, let me ask you a question. Like, Chris L, right? Are these black stormtroopers like Darth Vader's like Royal Guard type of thing, like for him, or no?
No, usually Darth Vader's Royal Guard is the 501st Legion.
Okay, but the Emperor's Royal Guard is the red guys, right?
Yeah. In fact, again, Lords of the Sith. We learn more about them too.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of good things about that. I'll have to check it out sometime.
What was the name of the creature in Empire Strikes Back that hung up Luke? What was that?
Wampa.
Well, but that's what I said. I said, wasn't there supposed to? Wouldn't you want to see Darth Vader fight a Wampa?
Dude, no, man, let me just say this: the planet that Lords of the Sith takes place on is called Ryloth,
Right.
and it's the home planet of the Twi'leks, right? And on this planet, they have the apex predator on the planet are these giant like insect. They're like kaiju almost,
Are
right?
these the ones? wait a minute, Are they like somewhat resistant to the lightsabers?
No, these aren't. No.
Okay, 'cause that must have been a different.
Literally, I kid you not, there's a scene in this book where Vader and the Emperor are fighting like 500 of these things.
Oh, that is the book you did read. Yeah.
Oh, they're fighting like 500 Wampas?
And
those
she's like
giant
twice
bugs.
the size.
Oh, giant bugs.
They have to fight her together. And it is the way they describe it is the most badass thing I think I've ever heard in Star Wars. I'm not even joking.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Now that I think about that, I think that is the book that he was reading.
And just Vader's personality in this too. Like we always, like I have a totally different perspective of the relationship between the Emperor and Vader after this book. Like we always thought that Vader was like really submissive and stuff, but like he answered the Emperor back a lot in this book.
Right.
Like he's not taking any competent shit in this book.
It's like I said, Anakin grew a pair of balls.
Mm.
Do you think that Han Solo may not be dead, that he could come back as a cyborg?
No, he's done.
I mean, Darth Maul
Princess Leia's little
Darth Maul got chopped in half, and he came back as a cyborg. Why not Han Solo?
But Han
Don't
Solo,
get like a robotic heart.
Harrison Ford asked JJ, I don't think anything more can be said about Han, so that's why
I'm just being silly.
But don't you guys? But do you guys still think that we're going to lose Luke and Princess Leia in the next two?
I'm pretty sure we'll lose one of them.
I think we're losing both of them in 8.
Yeah.
Because I think 9. I think really what's gonna happen is 8. Like that's gonna be like their darkest moment, and then 9 is gonna be the new
Like
character.
Empire. And then he just, yeah. So they just wipe out. You know.
And start.
Could Ray turn out to be like Leia's daughter or something if it's not Luke?
Sure.
You know, that she
I
has a
saw
daughter
a
or
thing
something?
today.
I think if you carefully listen to the dialogue of The Force Awakens, you'll realize that Luke is not Rey's father, because she says, Luke Skywalker, I thought he was a myth or a legend.
Yeah, but she don't remember. She was a child. I mean, it's like...
Yeah, but she remembers that she had a family that she's waiting for, and I would think she would know the name. I mean, in the flashback scene, she's like 9 or 10, that's old enough to remember.
Right.
Well, there was a good theory that came out on Collider, like they reported on it yesterday, where they were actually they were comparing scenes in the flashback and saying that it could have been Kylo Ren that left her on Jakku. And basically what they were saying was, if you look at that flashback, right, there's a scene in it where you see the Knights of Ren standing around Kylo Ren. They've just killed all those, I believe, were the Jedi that Luke was training. There's the one there that looks like he's about to stab somebody. Like he raises up his weapon, and then Ren stabs him. And they said if you look at the way it's shot, it looks like the guy was about to stab Rey, who was having the flashback. And they're saying since Ren was so good with using the Force to manipulate people's minds, it could have been easy for him to wipe her mind and just leave her.
Yeah, but aren't they similar in age, though?
No, he's like 10 years older than her.
Oh, okay.
They even posed this thing on one of the sites. I happen to see that one of them is actually Vader's sister.
Well, I mean, I think the most compelling theory is that she is the daughter of Supreme Leader Snoke. That would be
Vader doesn't have a sister.
I know.
I think the most compelling theory about Rey is she's the
Luke was
daughter.
supposed to be. I mean, since Vader was supposed to be this whole immaculate conception and all this, that could be the same way with Rey. So,
I think Rey could possibly be the daughter of Supreme Leader Snoke. That would be the twist that Star Wars is looking for.
Joe.
No,
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
it would
Rey.
be a twist. If she was found to be the daughter of Supreme Leader Snoke, it'd be just as much of a twist like they had in Empire Strikes Back.
What did you have to say, Ray?
I was going to say, who would you like her to be the daughter?
I would rather her be either Luke or Leia's daughter.
Yeah, I like the idea of her being Luke.
I like it more, I think, of Leia, because Leia looked at her like that was her daughter or something.
yeah.
And I think Han got the impression, too, like that was his, because who else would he just let them have the, Millennium Falcon and Chewie and stuff?
Well, there's also a theory that she is her mother is Captain Phasma.
No, that's just a phony thing. You know that.
I don't think so.
That's possible.
I think that would, I don't think people would really like that at all. I think that's something that fans...
I think they ruined the character of Captain Phasma. They made it like a joke because they really didn't have anything.
I was disappointed with Captain Phasma. That was one of the disappointments I had in the movie. They in the trailers they portrayed her to be this badass, and she
wasn't even in it.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing, though.
Yeah.
They're saving her to be Finn's rival in 8, because they already confirmed that she's in 8. So,
Okay, well, I mean, I guess she survived a trash compactor.
Yeah.
So, I know it's going to sound silly, but could Rey be a descendant of Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Could be.
that's
Yeah,
not
they
actually
proposed
as
that.
you think, because Obi-Wan's the one talking to her in the flashback.
Well, see, Captain Phasma, when she takes her armor off, she's Captain Papa. Anyway.
What about you, Daniel? I want you to participate a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you think? Who do you think Ray is?
I don't know. I heard she could be or she could be like the granddaughter of the Emperor. That would be kind of cool.
Related to the Emperor Palpatine? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I talked about this on one of the previous shows, but there's another intriguing theory that's out there on the internet, is that she is a reincarnated female Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, that I don't want to start getting into that. That's like that's shaky ground.
That's as far, I could say as far fetched as her being
Yeah.
sister to Vader.
What about you, Sally? What do you think?
Well, I hope she's either Luke or Leia's daughter, but I mean, I don't know. You don't know right now, but that's
What about you? What about you, Gloria? What do you think?
Either Luke or Leia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not in the house yet. Oh yeah.
Pretty much. All right. So now, what are we hearing, Chris? How much longer could it be delayed?
Well, apparently the reason it's being delayed is because of there's a strike going on right now.
Hold on 1 second, Chris. Steampunk, mute for a second because you're getting loud feedback.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just for a few minutes.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Go ahead, Chris.
Anyway, apparently the reason that the movie could get delayed even further, and also I'm hearing Wonder Woman might be getting delayed because of this too, is because there's a strike either about to go on or going on right now in England with I believe it's the lighting crews that work out there, like the stage lighting and whatnot. They're going on strike. I think they want like a 20% increase in what they're being paid, or in their benefits or something like. I think it's what they're being paid, but apparently it could delay the movie by either a couple of days, which wouldn't be an issue, or if it's a couple of weeks, that's a problem. And I'm hearing that the two main movies that are going to suffer from this, if there is a strike, would be Star Wars Episode 8 and Wonder Woman, along with other movies, depending on how long the strike goes. And it's actually, when you think about it, it's actually kind of ingenious for them to strike now, because they know that these two movies are coming out, and they know that studios want these movies to come out as soon as possible. So
what is one of the movies, the Avengers Infinity War also, or no?
I haven't heard that, but the two that I heard were Star Wars Episode 8, which is definitely affected by it, and Wonder Woman, which may be affected by it. Now, I heard a possible remedy to this is they could bring Episode 8's production back to the United States. I don't think they're going to do that, though. I think this is going to be before any major damage or delays are done.
Okay. Now, what about, would this also affect the other Star Wars spin-offs? Han Solo?
Well, Rogue One's done, so no. Or close to being done, so no. I'm pretty sure by 9, they'll come up with a contingency plan. I think the only Star Wars movie it would affect would possibly be 8. But like I said, I think Disney...
Why wouldn't it be 9, though?
Huh?
Oh, because 9's far away.
9's a good distance away, and they'll come up with a backup plan by then to film it, you know. The Earth could be shattered in 2, and they'd find a way to film it.
Right, we'll be watching it from Mars, like our... 400 billion years.
Oh, wait a minute, is that the TARDIS I hear materializing behind?
Yeah.
It's there!
What was that? I don't know what happened. All right. I don't know what happened. All right. It was miniaturized. Yeah.
It's been and gone.
Yeah.
If the hand starts popping out, run.
Right.
It's shrunk in the washing machine.
Yeah. Dude, I wish there was a thing there like this. We're like, oh, what's it? Oh, there you go.
That would be great, yeah.
But,
I have an idea for a replacement show for Doctor Who. Since Doctor Who's on hiatus.
it's called Class.
It's called Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah. Rory.
Very
Rory
similar
the
plot.
Doctor.
Well, very similar plot to Doctor Who. He's got a time ship. He travels through time, and there's a time capsule who seems very similar to the Time Lords.
Only difference is the superheroes. Yeah.
There you go. There you
Can
go.
you imagine? They had superheroes in Doctor Who. That would be pretty cool.
Oh,
I'm thinking, I know it's not ever going to happen now, but you know Andrew Lincoln? He would make a cool Doctor.
He'd make a cool villain to the Doctor.
Is it still too noisy on my side?
No, you're right.
no, you're good.
Wouldn't it, though?
Master after Missy?
What happened?
Andrew Lincoln, the master after Missy.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I'm dying to have John Sim and Missy on the same show, that generation. Now,
Yeah, but
maybe Moffat will get that before he leaves.
That would be an interesting one, which you could write. You could
Oh,
actually.
thank you. I still want a young 20-year-old Madame Quiverian being as companion. That's my vote. But she remains good, though. That's what I said the other night. So, all right, guys. I think that's going to be it for now. We'll be back probably tomorrow. So, good night, everybody. Take care. Bye for now.